Hello and welcome to another episode of Wildlife Crystal. I'm your host, Wildlife Crystal, a wild animal specialist. As you know, on this show, Wildlife Crystal, we are going to be learning fun facts about one animal and their environment every episode. I'm here with my very special co-host, the one, the only, Kaia the Koala.
Hi everyone! I'm so excited to learn about the animal of the day. Can you give us some clues, Crystal?
All right, Kaia, get ready for this one. I'm going to give you guys 4 clues, and I want you all to try and guess which animal we're going to be talking about today. Okay, here we go. Number 1, they are mostly found in the desert. Number 2, they have humps on their back. Number 3, they have long legs. And number 4, they love thorny bushes and dry grass for lunch. Okay, guys, everyone go ahead and think about the animal of the day. I'll give you guys 5 seconds.
A humped animal in the desert. It's gotta be the camel!
That's correct! The animal of the day is the camel!
Awesome! Can you tell us some fun facts about them?
Sure! Camels are mostly found in hot, sandy places called deserts. You can find them in places like Africa and Asia, where it's super sunny and dry. They are some of the coolest creatures in those sandy lands, with their humps and long legs helping them trek through the desert. There are 2 types of camels, ones with 1 hump and ones with 2 humps. Both can live for a very long time, sometimes up to 50 years.
They must be so fast to survive in the desert, right, Crystal?
You are right, Kaia. Camels can run really fast for short distances, up to 40 miles per hour. They're like speedy desert races, zooming across the sandy dunes with lightning speed.
That's amazing! But how do camels find their way through the desert?
Camels are expert desert navigators. They have an incredible sense of direction. They can remember the way through the desert even if it's been a long time since they've been there.
Wow! Camels are such clever animals! How do they protect their eyes from all that blowing sand in the desert?
Great question, Kaia. Camels have special eyelids and long eyelashes to keep the sand out of their eyes. And they blink sideways to keep the sand away, just like windshield wipers.
That is so smart. But what about their noses? Doesn't sand get in there when there's a sandstorm?
Camels have a clever trick for that too. They can close their noses to stop sand from getting in during sandstorms. It's like they have their own little nose shutters, protecting them from the whirling sand.
That is so cool. They're like sandstorm ninjas. And what do camels eat?
Camels are herbivores, which means they eat plants. They mainly eat grasses, leaves, and vegetation found in their desert habitat. They can also eat thorny desert plants, which many other animals cannot consume due to their sharp spines. This is because camels have strong lips, so they can eat these plants in the desert without hurting themselves. Their lips are like tough armor, allowing them to munch on thorny snacks without a scratch. Camels can also go for long periods of time without eating, as they are adapted to conserve water and energy in their harsh desert environments.
That's impressive. But Crystal, how do they survive with so little water and food in the desert?
Camels are great at saving their water by making very little pee and dry poop. That's because they need to save every drop of water in the desert. Also, the humps on the camel's back are like magic storage tanks. They're filled with fat, not water, which helps the camels stay cool and energized in the desert. When the camels need energy, they can use the fat from their humps as fuel. It's like having a snack bar right on their back.
That is amazing. Can you tell us more, Crystal?
Of course! These humps also help regulate their body temperature, keeping them comfortable in the hot sun. So when you see a camel's humps, remember, they're not just for show. They're nature's way of helping camels survive and live in the sandy desert world. Camels also have a furry coat that helps them stay cool in the hot sun and warm at night.
Wow! They have their own jacket. Camels are truly amazing creatures.
Here's another fun fact. Camels can drink a lot of water at once, which helps them stay hydrated for a long time. They gulp down water like they're drinking from a big straw. and storing it in their bodies for when they need it most.
That's amazing. But how do they walk on the hot sand without getting hurt?
Camels have special feet that act like cushions so they don't get hurt when they're walking on the hot sand. It's like having built-in shoes protecting their feet from the hot ground. Camels also walk in a unique way that helps them save energy when they're walking in the desert. This helps them to keep moving for long distances without tiring out.
That's so cool. What about baby camels?
Baby camels are very cute. They can stand and walk as soon as they're born. They're tiny walking fluff balls, ready to explore the desert with their parents and learn all about their sandy surroundings. Camels also talk to each other by making different noises like grunts and hisses. They like to hang out with other camels in groups called herds. They're like big camel families sticking together for safety.
Camels are so fascinating. How do they find food and know if danger is nearby in the desert?
A great question, Kaia. Camels have a super sense of smell, which helps them find food and detect if danger is nearby. Their noses are like desert radars, sniffing out delicious plants to eat and warning them of any potential threats. Unfortunately, they do face threats. One major challenge is hunting. Camels are hunted for sport and meat. Climate change also poses a significant risk, as the changing weather can make it harder for camels to locate water and food. Overgrazing by camels and other animals depletes the vegetation in their area, further reducing food sources and impacting camel populations.
That is awful, Crystal. How can we help?
We can definitely help. We can support organizations that work on camel conservation projects, such as habitat restoration and anti-poaching efforts. Can also make a huge difference. Remember, it is up to us, the future generation, to make sure they have a place to live. Let's all work together to make sure that animals and humans live in harmony. Let's always be kind and respectful to every creature on this planet. And now it's question time. Question time. Kaia, are you as excited as I am to put the knowledge we just learned today to the test?
I sure am.
True or false? Camels are expert desert navigators. The correct answer is true. Camels are expert desert navigators. How do camels protect their feet from the hot sand? Is it A, they wear sandals, B, they have extra thick skin, C, they have special cushioned feet, or D, they can fly? The correct answer is C. They have special cushioned feet. How do camels keep sand out of their eyes during sandstorms? Is it A, they blink many times in a row? B, they blink sideways like windshield wipers? C, they close their eyes very tightly? Or D, they wear sunglasses? The correct answer is B. They blink sideways like windshield wipers. You guys did great. Kaia and I have to go, but we will be learning fun facts about another animal next week. See you next time on Wildlife Crystal. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone. Toodles. See you next week. Bye-bye.